So, guys, I want to do a really quick reading on the news that just came out that Michael Cohen leaked or talked to the press, said that he's willing to testify that Trump knew ahead of time about the meeting with the Russians at Trump Tower. So, I feel like, hello, we know that he knew ahead of time, obviously. Okay, so this is clear, but the question is, does Mueller have evidence now that Cohen, I'm sorry, not that Cohen, that Trump Sr. architect, obviously he did that, he architected this meeting. Okay, and is this necessary? What's going to happen? How is Trump taking it? Okay. So does Mueller have evidence? So guys, it showed that I think there's recordings of people in Russian intelligence discussing this. There's also conversations, I think, with phone records of Don Jr., okay, and even Ivanka discussing this. Okay, so I see him testifying though, testifying about this. Is this necessary? Okay, I mean, is this at this point? Is this necessary? It's necessary in the sense that everybody's turning against him. So it's a big win for Mueller, okay, but it's showing. No, I think it's a big deal that he admits this. But he has to. I think Mueller is not. This isn't enough, okay. It's showing that he needs more. He needs to show him the pattern of how he accepted Russian money. Okay, so what's happening with Trump? How does he feel about this? It's showing he's very angry. He's hitting things, okay, but he's still, and this thing, he's crazy, right? So he still thinks he can turn this around. He's not convinced. He thinks it's clever, okay? And people are going to be shocked when Don Jr. is indicted at his reaction. This is going to be another, I think even for some reason, something's going to happen when this comes out. Okay, that the way he treats the son, it's going to affect how his base sees him. Okay, so this is pretty interesting, okay? But he keeps going. I think Trump, like I said, he's a criminal. He has one of the most dangerous things. I think he's like a total fearlessness, right? Because he's a sociopath, he's a psycho. So he doesn't understand that he's gonna get caught. Okay, he's already caught. And I think the other thing that is important here is that it shows how it affects the situation is that Trump's allies, they start to leave. Okay, they no longer believe that he's going to so this is bad for a lot of people who worked for Trump. They're like, no. And like I said, guys, I think Mueller has almost every single person here. He's like, he's really so done with everything. Okay, so you know, guys, yeah, I was gonna ask this question. So what is Mueller waiting for? And I think it's okay. Mueller. Okay, this is the thing. It's interesting because what it's showing is that it's not so much Trump what he's waiting for. Mueller is waiting for. It's like a huge. It's like a war operation. Okay, so he has to take down the whole circle, because if the propaganda machine is still. This is why, guys, I'm telling you the thing about the propaganda machine. I think is going to be next. Is like, if that's not done, this is why it's because there's so many tentacles of this. And this is why it's like taking Trump down is not going to solve the problem. The problem is the whole thing, the whole entire conspiracy, the RICO. This is why RICO is so important, because it shows that it's a pattern. Okay, and I think from his perspective, obviously he has to take Trump down because it's intense. Okay, but at the same time, what is most pressing is removing the entire thing. This is why it takes so long. Okay, interesting. I got it. Understood it now. Is that everybody has to be removed at the same time. It's interesting. It's a little bit like, for example, yeah, if you have to do like one of the most complicated things apparently is explosion. If you have to do an implosion of a building, it's so complicated to put it's like an engineering kind of feat. Same thing here. He has to remove all the people at once. It's a giant thing. Okay, so this is why not just connecting the evidence, but connecting it together in a case that will rip the whole thing apart at once. So it's connected to so much, guys. Like I said, the Republicans, why, maybe I should just quickly ask the question. They're all compromised pretty much. So, and why are they compromised? Not just because of the Russians, but the Russians know there's secrets about voting fraud, and they're threatening to make it public. So this is like the moment where all the crimes are exposed. Okay, so I'm going to stop now. Okay, that's it. Okay.